Hello and welcome to the 10x Rule book reading. The 10x Rule by Cardone. Hi, I'm Don and I'm reading the 10x Rule by Cardone. Welcome if this is your first time. Welcome back and thanks for coming back if this is your second, third, or however manyth time. Today we're reading from chapter 6. And I need to warn you that chapter 6 is not for the faint of heart. So if you're sensitive or emotional or easily triggered for no reason other than you like to be offended, then this is not the place for you to be, because chapter 6 is not for the faint of heart. Chapter 6. Assume control for everything. Chapter 6. Assume control for everything. Crybabies, whiners, and victims just don't do well at attracting or creating success. Let me read that again. Crybabies, whiners, and victims just don't do well at attracting or creating success. It's not even that they aren't capable. It's just that people who typically succeed are required to take big actions. And it is impossible to take big actions if you don't take responsibility. It is equally impossible to do something positive when you spend your time making excuses. Success is not something that happens to you. Success is something that happens because of you and because of the actions you take. People who refuse to take responsibility generally don't do well at taking much action and subsequently don't do well in the game of success. Wait, what? Success is a game? How you playing that game? Successfully. Successful people accept very high levels of accountability for creating and having success for themselves, and even for failing to do so. Successful people hate the blame game and know that it is better to make something happen, good or bad, than to have it happen to you. Let's read on, shall we? I love chapter 6 because it's so awesome. Those who suffer from victim thinking, which I roughly estimate to be about 50% of the population, will hate this chapter and probably picked up this book by mistake. No mistake here, because I'm 10x in my life. Are you 10x in your life? This book is no mistake. Let's read on, shall we? Actually, I like chapter 6. I like chapter 6 because it's a great way to weed out people, to make sure you have the right people attracted to you, and repel the wrong people away from you. So if chapter 6 is giving you butthurt feelings, bye-bye, because I love it. All right, here we go. Anyone who uses blame as the reason why something happened or did not happen will never accumulate real success in life and only further his or her status as a slave on this planet. Oh, let me read that one again. Anyone who uses blame as the reason why something happened or did not happen will never accumulate real success in life and only further his or her status as a slave on this planet. Those who give control over to another for their success, politicians, governments, social media, mainstream media, and on and on and on, or lack of it, will never be in control of their lives. If you depend on the government for your daily bread, you're going to starve. If you depend on the government for your health, you're dead already. Those who give control over to another for their success or lack of it will never be in control of their lives. No, you'll just be a slave on this planet, in control by someone else. Oh, chapter 6, God bless you. No game in life is truly enjoyable without first accepting control over your understanding of the game, how you play the game, and then the outcome of the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. People who assume the position of victim will never be secure, simply because they elect to turn over responsibility to another party, political party, or whatever party, and because they never elect to know for themselves what they can do. They therefore never take charge over their outcomes going forward, saying, I am a little victim. Bad things happen to me often, and I cannot do anything about it. To get where you want to get in life, you must adopt the view that whatever is going on in your world, good, bad, or nothing, is something caused by you. I assume control over everything that happens to me, even for those things that I appear to have no control over. Whether I am in control or not, I still elect to claim responsibility and control so that I can do something to improve my situation going forward. Like I said, chapter 6 is awesome. Let me move forward because I could harp. I don't want to get on a soapbox. I just want to read some nuggets to plant some seeds, some 10x food for thought in you. Never claim the position of victim after deciding to create a life filled with success. Let me repeat that. Never claim the position of victim after deciding to create a life filled with success. Have you decided to create a life filled with success? Then you can't be a victim. You can't have both. Either you're a victim or you're a victor. Either you're success-minded or you're victim-minded. They don't go together like peanut butter and jelly. Never claim the position of victim after deciding to create a life filled with success. The 10x rule refers to massive amounts of action taken persistently over time. The 10x rule refers to massive amounts of action taken persistently over time. In order to make good things happen more often, you cannot afford to act like a victim. Good things don't happen to victims. What? Hold on. In order to make good things happen more often, you cannot afford to act like a victim. Good things don't happen to victims. Bad things do. In order to make good things happen more often, you cannot afford to act like a victim. Good things don't happen to victims. Good things don't happen to victims. Bad things do. Quite frequently. And all you have to do is ask them. Those who embrace the victim position, the victim mentality, will gladly go on and on and on to you about how they had nothing to do with their many bad breaks and misfortunes in life that seem to strike them time and again throughout their lives. I'm going to end with this. There are 4 consistent factors in the life of a victim. There are 4 consistent factors in the life of a victim. 1, bad things happen to them. 2, bad things happen to them often. 3, they're always involved when bad things happen. 4, someone or something else is always to blame. 4, someone or something else is always to blame. That's a victim mentality 101. I'm going to end today's reading by asking you, what does success mean to you? Are you success-minded or victim mentality-minded? I'm trusting that because you're here, you're success-minded. Because I don't want to be attracting victim mentality people. I don't tend to attract people with victim mentality. Matter of fact, people with victim mentality don't like me very well. So if you have victim mentality, you're probably already crybaby, butthurt, offended, or you left a long time ago. So I'm assuming if you're still watching right now, you're my kind of people. Success mentality people. 10x mentality people. Till next time, stay 10x minded. Remember, success is your duty, your obligation, and your responsibility. victim mentality,